Welcome back to the channel, USA Coins 69, Coin Collectors and History Buffs. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a coin that might be hiding in your pocket or your collection right now, the 2016 Washington State Quarter. This quarter is more than just everyday change, it carries a story, a legacy, and, for some lucky owners, a surprising value that can reach astonishing heights. By the end of this video, you'll discover why a 2016 Washington State Quarter could be one of the most valuable quarters you'll ever find, and just how much it might be worth. The 2016 Washington State Quarter is part of the famous America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint in 2010 to honor national parks and historic sites across the country. Washington State's coin celebrates Mount Rainier National Park, an iconic landmark known for its majestic volcano, breathtaking scenery, and dense evergreen forests. The reverse side of the coin captures the awe-inspiring Mount Rainier in intricate detail, towering above lush trees with a meandering river in the foreground. This stunning imagery showcases not only the natural beauty of Washington State but also the artistic craftsmanship of the coin itself. On the front, of course, is the familiar profile of George Washington, along with the year and the crucial mint mark, which can be a P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. While millions of these quarters were produced for everyday use, some versions of the 2016 Washington State Quarter have become prized possessions for collectors. What makes certain coins stand out is a combination of their mint mark, their condition, and occasionally, the presence of minting errors or special varieties that are extremely rare. Collectors pay close attention to the mint mark, as coins from certain mints were produced in smaller quantities or feature unique characteristics. For instance, the San Francisco Mint primarily produces proof coins, which have a mirror-like finish and sharper details, making them highly desirable. But beyond the mint mark, it's the minting errors that really send collectors into a frenzy. One fascinating error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is noticeably shifted and part of the image is missing or cut off. These off-center coins are rare because the mint usually catches and rejects misaligned strikes before circulation, making surviving examples quite valuable. Another error collectors search for is the double die effect, where the coin's design appears double due to a misalignment during the striking process. You might notice this by closely examining the date or inscriptions like Liberty. These doubled images create a unique and visually striking coin that commands premium prices. Then there are die clash errors, where the dies that strike the coin collide with each other without a planchet in between. This causes ghostly imprints of one side's design to appear faintly on the other. Imagine seeing the faint outline of Mount Rainier on George Washington's cheek. That's the kind of rare detail that can set a coin apart. Of course, condition is everything. Coins that have never been circulated and maintain their original mint luster, graded as MS65 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, are the ones that attract the highest prices. Even among error coins, condition can make a massive difference in value. So, what kind of value are we talking about? A common 2016 Washington State Quarter you find in your pocket might just be worth its face value or a little more to collectors. But if you happen to have one of these rare error coins, or a proof coin in exceptional condition, the value skyrockets. Some of these prized 2016 Washington State Quarters have been known to sell for eye-watering sums, with prices reaching up to $50,000. That's right, $50,000 for a single quarter from 2016. It's a fantastic reminder that coins, even those minted recently, can hold incredible value when rarity, condition, and unique features come into play. So next time you stumble across a 2016 Washington State Quarter, take a closer look. It just might be worth a small fortune. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or your collection, the 2017 United States Washington State Quarter. While it may seem like an ordinary piece of change, this quarter has a remarkable story and a surprising potential value that could make collectors' jaws drop. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why some 2017 Washington State Quarters are worth far more than their face value, and just how much that could be. The 2017 Washington State Quarter is part of the celebrated America the Beautiful Quarter series, which ran from 2010 to 2021. This series honors national parks and historic sites throughout the United States, showcasing the country's natural beauty and rich heritage. For Washington State, the coin pays tribute to the stunning Mount Rainier National Park, home to one of the most iconic volcanic peaks in the nation and a lush landscape filled with towering evergreens and rushing rivers. Take a closer look at the reverse side of the coin, and you'll see a beautifully detailed image of Mount Rainier rising majestically above a dense forest, with a river winding through the foreground. This design captures the spirit and grandeur of the Pacific Northwest, turning a simple quarter into a miniature work of art. On the front, we have the classic portrait of George Washington, alongside the year of issue and a small but critical mint mark indicating where the coin was produced: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Though millions of these quarters were minted, what makes some of the 2017 Washington State quarters so special, and so valuable, are the rare minting errors, unique varieties, and exceptional conditions that few coins achieve. One of the standout features collectors look for is the off-center strike error. This occurs when the coin is struck off the exact center, causing parts of the design or inscriptions to be missing or misaligned. Off-center coins are highly prized because they slip past the U.S. Mint's rigorous quality controls and are quite scarce in circulation. Another fascinating variant is the double die error, which results from a misalignment during the coin striking process. This causes certain design elements, like the date or lettering, to appear doubled or shadowed, an effect that's both visually striking and rare, making these coins a hot commodity in the numismatic world. Then there are the mysterious die clash errors. When the coin dies hit each other without a blank planchet in between, it leaves faint, ghostly images of one side's design onto the other. Imagine seeing the faint outline of Mount Rainier faintly etched onto George Washington's profile. These ghost images add an unusual and collectible character to the coin. Don't forget about the proof coins, primarily struck at the San Francisco Mint. These are specially made for collectors, boasting a mirror-like finish and razor-sharp details. Proof coins from 2017 in flawless condition are sought after and can command premium prices far beyond typical circulation strikes. Condition plays a huge role too. Coins graded mint state, MS65 and above, by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC fetch significantly higher prices because they show little to no wear, retain their original luster, and are free from blemishes. Whether it's an error coin or a pristine proof, condition can dramatically impact value. So what does this mean for your 2017 Washington State quarter? A standard coin might just be worth its 25 cents, but if you have one with these rare errors or in exceptional condition, you could be holding a treasure. In fact, some of these extraordinary 2017 Washington State quarters have been sold for staggering amounts, with prices climbing up to $55,000. Yes, $55,000 for a single quarter minted in 2017. It's incredible to think a coin so recent and so small can carry such immense value. This goes to show that every coin has a story, and sometimes, a fortune waiting to be discovered. Today, we're focusing on a seemingly ordinary coin that holds extraordinary potential, the 2018 Washington State quarter from the United States. This quarter might just be one of the most surprising finds for collectors, so buckle up and stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll learn why this 2018 quarter could be worth way more than you think, and exactly how much it could fetch on the market. The 2018 Washington State quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a beloved series launched in 2010 to celebrate national parks and landmarks across all 50 states, D.C., and U.S. territories. For Washington State, the coin pays tribute to the awe-inspiring Mount Rainier National Park, one of the oldest national parks in the country and home to the towering Mount Rainier volcano. This park symbolizes natural beauty, wilderness, and the enduring spirit of the Pacific Northwest. If you take a close look at the coin's reverse side, you'll see a stunning, finely detailed depiction of Mount Rainier itself, rising above lush evergreen trees with a flowing river in the foreground. The craftsmanship captures the majesty and serenity of the park perfectly, making it not only a piece of currency but a work of art. On the front, as always, we see the timeless profile of George Washington along with the year and a small mint mark indicating where the coin was produced, usually Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Now, while millions of these coins were minted and distributed into circulation. Not every 2018 Washington state quarter is created equal. What separates the everyday quarters from the collector's treasures are minting errors, unique varieties, and condition, factors that can elevate a simple coin into a rare and highly valuable piece. One fascinating error that can skyrocket a coin's value is the off-center strike. Imagine a coin where part of the design or lettering is missing because it was struck off the center. These off-center coins are incredibly rare because the U.S. Mint usually rejects such misstrikes. However, when one makes it into circulation, it becomes a prized find for collectors who love error coins. Another sought-after anomaly is the double die error, where a coin's design elements, such as the date, the word liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust," appear doubled or shadowed due to a misalignment during the minting process. These doubled images create a striking and unique appearance that collectors highly prize. Don't overlook the die clash error either, which happens when the dies strike each other without a planchet in place. This causes faint images of one side's design to appear ghost-like on the opposite side of the coin. Imagine faintly seeing the outline of Mount Rainier etched onto George Washington's face. That mysterious ghosting adds a collectible charm. Proof coins, minted primarily at the San Francisco facility, also hold a special place in collectors' hearts. These coins are specially struck for collectors, featuring a mirror-like finish and extremely sharp detail. A 2018 Washington State Proof quarter in flawless condition can command a significant premium compared to its circulation counterpart, but condition remains king in the coin world. Uncirculated quarters in pristine mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are especially valuable. Such coins show no signs of wear and retain their original luster, making them far more desirable. So what does this all mean for your 2018 Washington State quarter? If you just have an everyday circulated coin, it might only be worth a bit more than its face value. But if you're fortunate enough to own a rare mint error, a proof coin in superb condition, or a coin graded at the highest levels, your quarter could be worth a small fortune. In fact, some of the most exceptional 2018 Washington State quarters have sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts, with prices reaching as high as $61,000. Yes, $61,000 for a single quarter minted in 2018. It's incredible to think that a coin so recent and so common-looking can hold such enormous value, but that's the magic of coin collecting. Every coin tells a story, and some come with a priceless legacy. Today, we're zooming in on a special gem from the United States, the 2019 Washington State quarter. On the surface, it might look like any other quarter, but if you pay close attention, you'll discover that this coin holds some remarkable secrets that could turn it into a collector's treasure. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the 2019 Washington State quarter is so sought after, and how much it might be worth to you. The 2019 Washington State quarter is part of the ever-popular America the Beautiful Quarter series, which highlights stunning national parks and historic landmarks across the United States. For Washington, this quarter honors the breathtaking Mount Rainier National Park, a place known for its towering volcanic peak, lush forests, and sparkling rivers. This park isn't just a natural wonder, it's a symbol of the rugged beauty and resilience of the Pacific Northwest. Take a moment to appreciate the intricate design on the reverse side of the coin. You'll see Mount Rainier standing tall above a forest of evergreen trees, with a calm river flowing gently in the foreground. The details are so crisp that you can almost feel the fresh mountain air and hear the rushing water. On the front side, we have the timeless image of George Washington, alongside the year 2019 and a tiny mint mark that tells us where this coin was produced: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. While millions of these quarters were minted and distributed into circulation, what makes some 2019 Washington State quarters stand out isn't just the design. It's the rarity and condition that can make them extraordinarily valuable to collectors. One of the fascinating reasons collectors seek out these quarters is because of minting errors. For example, an off-center strike can create a coin where the design is partially missing or shifted. These errors are rare because the mint has strict quality controls, but when off-center coins slip through, they become prized collectibles. Another intriguing error is the double die variety, where the coin's lettering or numbers appear doubled. This effect happens when the coin is struck more than once with a slightly misaligned die, creating a shadow-like appearance that's both unusual and highly desirable. Then there are die clash errors, where the minting dies collide without a planchet between them, causing ghostly images to imprint faintly on both sides of the coin. Imagine seeing a faint outline of Mount Rainier on George Washington's profile, a haunting and unique feature that makes a coin truly one of a kind. Proof coins, which are struck with special care at the San Francisco Mint, are another prized category. These coins have a mirror-like finish and incredibly sharp details, making them a favorite among collectors. Proofs in pristine condition can fetch much higher prices than their circulation counterparts. Of course, the overall condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that have never been used in everyday transactions, known as uncirculated or mint state coins, especially those graded MS65 or above by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command significant premiums. These coins are virtually flawless, with full original luster and no signs of wear. So what does this mean if you're holding a 2019 Washington State quarter? While a common circulated coin might just be worth its 25 cents, rare mint errors or coins in perfect condition can be worth a whole lot more. In fact, some of the most exceptional 2019 Washington State quarters have been sold at auction for as much as $60,000. That's right, $60,000 for a single quarter minted in 2019. It's amazing to think that such a small, seemingly ordinary coin could hold such incredible value, but that's the thrilling world of coin collecting. Every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. Today, we're exploring a standout from the United States Mint, the 2020 Washington State quarter. This quarter might seem like just another piece of pocket change, but don't be fooled. It's a coin with stories to tell and value that might just blow you away. Stay with me till the end because you'll want to hear how much this seemingly simple quarter could be worth. The 2020 Washington State quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which celebrates the rich natural heritage of the U.S. by honoring iconic national parks and landmarks from every state. For Washington, this coin highlights the stunning Mount Rainier National Park, a place of majestic peaks, dense forests, and crystal-clear rivers, a true testament to the beauty and wild spirit of the Pacific Northwest. When you look at the reverse side of this quarter, you'll see a breathtaking image of Mount Rainier, rising powerfully above a dense stand of evergreen trees with a flowing river in the foreground. The artistry captures the essence of the park's grandeur and serenity, making it much more than just a coin. It's a miniature work of art. On the obverse side, the classic portrait of George Washington graces the coin, along with the year 2020 and a small mint mark indicating where it was produced, either Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. While millions of these quarters were produced, the real treasure lies in the rare varieties, mint errors, and especially the condition of the coin. These factors can dramatically increase a coin's worth in the collector's market. Let's talk about mint errors first. One of the most eye-catching errors is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is struck slightly off the planchet, causing the design to be cut off or shifted. Because the U.S. Mint usually catches these mistakes, off-center quarters are scarce and highly prized by collectors. Another sought-after error is the double die, where some parts of the coin's design, like the date or lettering, appear double due to a misalignment during the minting process. These double images give the coin a distinct look that stands out from the crowd. And don't forget about die clashes, which occur when the dies strike each other without a coin between them, leaving ghostly impressions of one side's design on the other. Imagine a faint outline of Mount Rainier on George Washington's profile. That kind of rarity can fetch serious money. Then there are proof coins, struck with extra care and detail at the San Francisco Mint. These coins have a mirror-like finish and are often kept in pristine condition by collectors, making them especially valuable compared to regular circulation coins. Condition is always critical in coin collecting. A 2020 Washington State quarter that's been in circulation might only be worth its face value, but a coin graded as mint state, MS65 or above, by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can be worth much more. The higher the grade, the rarer the coin in that flawless state, and the higher its market value. So what does this all boil down to? If you've got a 2020 Washington State quarter tucked away, especially one with an error, a rare mint mark, or a high-grade proof, you might be sitting on something truly valuable. In fact, the most exceptional examples of this coin have fetched prices as high as $70,000, yes, you heard that right, $70,000 for a single quarter minted in 2020. It's mind-blowing to think about the incredible value that can be packed into such a small piece of metal. This is why coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a treasure hunt that can pay off big time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2020 Washington State Quarter, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. We have plenty more fascinating coin stories and valuable finds coming your way. Thanks so much for watching. Keep your eyes open, your collection's growing, and maybe your next coin will be worth $70,000.